Hello folks, we're live here from Clonakilty, of course, for the West Cork Rally. Delighted to be, I think we're live here for the first time in the flesh at a rally, which is fantastic. Nice to get down here at long last. And I'm joined by Mr. Callum Devine, the Minister for Cocoa Pops. How are you getting on, sir?
Not too bad there. I was getting on better about that light, but there you go.
Well, do you know what, right? We won't damage you too much.
No, you're right. Not too bad. No, I'm only messing.
Yeah, you're keeping well, aren't you?
Keeping well, hey, sure. It's Paddy's weekend and the sun's shining there most of the day and it's dry. Sure, look, you can beat it. So
that's it.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to that. It's a dynamic mic, so we have to have it close, right? Now you're actually, I know you're mixed up with Nestor in some way, and he loves hugging the mic as well. So you can see it in the genes. But listen, Callum, in fairness, we had lovely weather there today, right? So obviously you guys are putting in a good recce and stuff. And sure, if we had somebody saying out tomorrow, we'd be happy, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I'll be delighted, to be honest. We've kind of done a bit of work there now in the car, and yeah, we would really like a nice dry rally now for the first time in the car to really, see what it's capable of doing. But yeah, the stages out here are absolutely savage fast when it's like this. So yeah, we had a good recce today, and we just it was like this. Sure, everybody's happy, isn't it?
And I suppose, you know, there's a lot of hype after Galway. There was massive crowds up in Galway, and the buzz was electric, in fairness. We lots of good stories as well. And I think this weekend is going to be no different, in fairness. Like, I mean, even just being around the town, there's a great buzz around the place, you know, and everyone's raring to go. And sure, no more than yourself, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm mad to get at it now, so I am. But yeah, Galway, great buzz. I'd say you probably would have seen more if the weather wasn't so bad, but like, West Cork's always a great rally for crowds, and they're always very supportive of the rally, which I always love and enjoy coming down. So yeah, it'll be a good weekend, hey. And there's a couple of ones from up home all travel down, and everybody's happy to get at it, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, listen, it's great to finally chat to you here on the Irish Rally podcast. The very best of luck, and we'll see you over the weekend. All right.
Thank you very much, Cam.
There we go. That's Callum Devine. Right, we're going to go for another little bit of a ring walk here and see who we can pull. Owen Murphy's not too far away. Owen, how are we now, sir?
Not too bad, how are they?
You're a bit taller in person now than you looked on the screen the other night. We're live here anyway on our Facebook page. It's obviously very noisy, so I hope everyone can hear us back at base there, and maybe you'll drop us an old comment. The coverage is in association with GRT Hire as well. But we don't have to worry about internet connections as such when we're live in the flesh. It's only one connection we're relying on, and it's the host's responsibility. So no pressure this time. Greg had a bit of trouble the other night, but how are we now a few days later?
Good. We're all set now, looking forward to it. It was great to start with Ardfield. I know kind of 60% of that stage, so at least I'm going to something I know anyway. So we've a lot of changes in the car now, so we seems a good bit better and seems more suited to me, so hopefully we'll have a good run.
And things are obviously running, I suppose. Well, I don't want to say backwards, it might sound a bit harsh, but the other way around, in terms of Ringwood, generally you'd see it on a Saturday, but now it's on to a Sunday, so the historics get a spin at it too, which is great. But it doesn't matter what day they're on, they're iconic stages, aren't they?
Oh yeah, these are some of the best stages in the country. The pace will be very, very high this weekend. There's a lot of fifth gear stuff, so we spent a lot of time at our nose now the past 2 days, so hopefully we have them all right. I think they are now.
And Mr. Nestor's buzzing, obviously.
He's ready to go, the man's always ready. So we're as I say now, hopefully be to God we'll be a bit closer to the front this weekend and try a bit more with it.
Well, listen, the very best of luck and thanks for having a chat with us, alright?
No matter. Thanks.
We have to get a video of this because our sponsor GRT Hire will be very familiar, and of course the driver is Mr. Kevin Eves. Kevin, yes. Can we have a chat with you? We're live here for the Irish Rally podcast. How's things, right? Ted Shotnessy's looking after this GRT Hire, so I couldn't not have a little look at the car and of course the driver as well. How's things with you, boss?
Same story. Hey, we're this far, so we're happy out. Hey, no, Racky. Hey, it's as committed a rally. Hey, I suppose a couple of years we weren't in West Cork. Well, we actually came the last time. COVID shut it down, but hey, geez, it's going to be a big weekend. Hey, with the list of boys that's here, so we'll see. Hey, it's going to be dry, so it's going to be fast. So
you obviously had a little bit of work to do after Galway. You know, you've obviously got that done. Good few evenings in the shed, I'd imagine.
Well, now I can't take much credit for that. The rain and them boys in our lay. Hey, I didn't do too much. Now, okay, it wasn't too bad. I think a new axle casing went in, and hey, quarter panel bit butchered up. Happy out. Hey, so we got a bit of a test before this now, so we're happy out now. We'll give it a rattle.
Look, this modified battle as always. We're the whole time talking about how competitive it is, how tight it's going to be. It's every bit as good this weekend as it was in Galway, and Mr. Duggan is knocking around as well to make things more interesting.
I know, hey, it'll be interesting because I suppose the last day out with Duggan and them boys, like it was, he was on the pip above, so we'll just see now how all the big boys is here again, and then even how I have the two Darians and my bumper, and Dalton's over. The last time I remember being here, and John Dalton was here. Now it was he's fast on them, like even Artfield and that there is crazy. So it's going to be a big pace all weekend. So but that's what we want. It's good crack.
Listen, the very best luck, and thanks for having a chat with us here. All right, you've a nice few boys over your shoulder there. You probably have to keep an eye on as well.
There's plenty of bad manners being given already. Hey, so there is.
I think they're the only manners to have around here, aren't they? Best luck. There we go. My esteemed co-host, I'll have a chat with you first before you go anywhere. How are you keeping?
I'm keeping well. I'm actually looking forward to it. I like this rally. It's good fun. I was here talking with this fella, Kevin Keller. He's after engineering one of these R5 thingies. So,
Kevin, how are you keeping?
Very, very, very good. Yeah, today is tomorrow. Looking forward to tomorrow. Really, it's a first trip out in an R5 car. So, in fairness, McKinstry Motorsport, they purchased an R5 car during the week for me, and we're going to go out tomorrow and give it a blast on the home stages.
Quick turnaround time, in fairness.
Quick turnaround time. The lads were very busy during the week, burning the midnight oil, and she's in right and drive spec now because I'm no good as a lefty. So it'll be interesting out tomorrow to see how the times compare.
Yeah. As a Carlow man, you got on well up there once upon a time in the Mark II Challenge.
Did got on well in the Mark II Challenge. Heard a car off of Camillus Bradley. Good car, great car. He prepped a great car for us for the weekend, and we went out. And our first time seeing the car, and we won the rally. And we had a Mark II trophy, pride of place on the mantelpiece at home.
Good stuff. Well, listen, the very best luck. They're iconic stages, and I'm sure you can't wait to get out of them.
Oh, can't wait to get out in them. And we were in Mayo last weekend in the S14, so it'll be interesting to compare the older generation World Car to the newer R5.
Well, listen, the very best luck, alright?
Thank you very much.
Anthony, it's funny, right? We're live now on Facebook, so I might as well call it, right? You said you're a lot taller to me in person. I said you're a lot uglier as well. But that makes the two of us.
you'd often, it's hard to believe actually we're at this for quite a while and we've never actually met yet, which was quite unusual. And when you waved at me coming into the car park, I actually didn't know you, and I said to the who's that lunatic? And I know this. Look, there's a great, as I said at the podcast the other night, there's a great homely feel to this rally. You can see here, very relaxed. You know, I come up via the podium there, and there's lots and lots of people down there. So lots of people in the town, lots of money being spent in the town. So you know, economically for a town, it's very, very good. I don't know the figures. I know it. Many years ago, the stats in this were designed on what milk was sold in the area. But yeah, look, it's going to be fun, and yeah, we'll go and do what's supposed to go and enjoy it and come home safe and back to work on Monday morning. So.
Yep. That's all you can do. We've a good few more bodies to have a chat with. David Kelly, I see over here in the corner. Keith Lyons, it's not too bad. I have an idea. How are we? David, we're live here on Facebook. Can we have a chat with you for a sec? How are you keeping?
Not so bad now yourself.
Sure, alright. We're good to meet you in the flesh. We're happy to be out and about for once here. So, good run up in Galway. Looking to build. You're making good progress.
Yeah, no, look, that's the plan this year. Looking to build a bit of experience here in the new car. So we're doing the Irish Tarmac this year, and that's the plan. Is about building experience. Galway was tricky now, the conditions, but hoping for a dry weekend here and see what the Shucks can do in the dry. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm amazed at how quickly you're kind of taking to everything and pushing on. Like, you know, it's what do you put it down to apart from hard work? To borrow a cliche.
I suppose, look, going over to the BRC in the Rally 4 car was a big step for us too. The pace over there is mental, like, you know. So the way you have to drive them front wheel drive cars is it's actually, to be honest, it's not as bad driving the 4-wheel drive car. The pace in the BRCs is massive, like. But look, now we're putting in a lot of work on the notes behind the scenes, myself and Dean, and look, we're part of that Motorsport Ireland Academy as well, and they're giving us a lot of help also, you know. So no, but look, it's all good and looking to push forward now for the rest of the year.
The weather, in fairness, was very helpful today in terms of wrecking and everything, and just to get a little spin.
Yeah, no, the recce was good today. The weather was great. The stages are in great condition. Look, you'll not get stages like that anywhere else in the country, and look, we're only looking forward now to get going in the morning.
Well, the very best luck, and thanks for chatting to us, alright?
Hey, thank you, thanks.
We're going to have another little walk and see who we can nab. Rob, you thought you're after getting away. We're live here on Facebook. How are you getting on?
Not too bad, how are you?
Good to meet you in person finally. Yeah, we've had you on a couple of times, of course. There's big talk about this modified battle, of course, this weekend. You're rejoining that. It's a tasty one as always.
Yeah, definitely a tasty one. The boys, I was up in Galway and watching them and stuff, and the pace was fairly hot as well as Mayo looking at them. It's going to be tough to jump in and just join the boys, I suppose, but it's like anything, seat time is everything, but sure, look, we're We didn't come down here to come second. Like, we're going to be trying to be battling with them, and we'll see how it goes in the morning.
In fairness to you, you're I suppose used to jumping into cars, having not been in them for long, and obviously different cars. I know you're very familiar with the Mark 2, but we referenced Donegal a few times when you were in the R5, so I wouldn't think lack of seat time would be a major problem now for you, to be honest with you.
Yeah, still niggly bits with the car, trying to get it right. Unfortunately, Joe couldn't be with us this weekend. He's away and with work, so new navigator in the seat as well. So it's just to kind of make everything gel. We had a quick test and stuff, and everything seems fine. But sure, until the clock is on and you're full belt down Artfield, we won't know what's going to happen.
Like everything, I suppose, when you do have a new partnership, it does take a bit of time or whatever, but we're actually on Artfield in the village ourselves tomorrow. Give us an old tail slide there when you're going through it, if you can borrow us a bit of time as well. If it was that like the gap when you went through it now, we'll be happy enough, Rob. But listen, in all seriousness, right, the buzz around the place, it's absolutely electric. You haven't even gone down to the ceremonial start yet. We're just here lining up beforehand, obviously. But it's great to see the whole thing back and back at full tilt, isn't it?
Yeah, delighted with fucking all the boys here turning out, and it's class to see. Hopefully the battle's as good as everyone thinks. Normally when there's battles like that, those lads drop off like flies, but hopefully everyone stays in tomorrow and have a good safe rally, and yeah, hopefully it's a good race to the finish.
The very best luck, and thanks for having a chat with us, Rob, alright?
No bother. Thanks.
John, there's a lot of people talking about you as a dark horse for this event. How are you feeling yourself?
Like an old horse. No, I'm really looking forward. It's been a long time since we've been out. There's a lot of people the same, and just really looking forward to getting back out on the stages, seeing what we can do, just enjoying the whole crack of it all. I mean, look at all these people. It's fantastic, isn't it? This is what rallying's all about, isn't it?
I think as you look around and see everything that's happening, like the buzz around the place is absolutely savage, and we've missed it so much. It's great to have it back.
Yeah, no, it's really good, and it's really emotional seeing all these people and just being part of something which is outside of all of the drama that we've all been through, isn't it? I mean, it's brilliant.
From your own point of view, you have a good few miles on the clock. What's your feeling now getting into the car in comparison to maybe 10-15 years ago? Are we still thinking the same way as we approach the start line on stage one?
Yeah, just red mist comes down and you just let rip and just do what you can. It's just the body's older but the mind is still young, isn't it? So we'll just see, isn't it? I mean, we've got a bit of experience, so it helps, doesn't it? But with the dry weather, it makes it a little bit easier, one less drama to worry about. And the problem is all these youngsters, isn't it? They were all in school when I was about and doing the stages, but you know that's what makes it exciting for them and for us, isn't it?
I think as you look around as well and you see how competitive the whole thing is, it's you know what I mean. Why wouldn't you want to be in the middle of that?
Oh, it's great. I mean, they're all athletes and we're shy horses, but we'll hopefully be there or thereabouts, and it'll be what it'll be. We just enjoy it, isn't it?
Well, listen, thanks for chatting to the Irish Rally podcast and the very best luck. All right, John.
Yeah, good man. Thanks so much. Yeah, good luck.
James Stafford. A lot of people are saying this is Darien country. What way are you feeling?
Oh, sure. I suppose hard to know. The stages would be suiting the car, you know, a bit better than say other rallies, but we'll just have to wait to see how tomorrow goes, you know. The escorts will be on a fair pace like tomorrow, like all the modifies will be, so it'll be tough going.
I suppose the big thing for you is that it looks to be a little bit drier. There was a lot of dirt out on the stages and bumpy in parts, I think, above in Galway, so you'd imagine it should be a bit more of an advantage this time around.
Well, I suppose, yeah, like Galway was a tough rally. It was just a different rally, and but this rally will be drier, so it'll suit us. We should be able to get better grip, like, you know. Say we're fighting for grip in the front with the front of the car in Galway, and I think this rally should suit us better, you know.
Obviously, your last time in Cork, albeit it was in West Cork, still the same county, didn't end up too bad for you, did it?
No, geez, no, we're happy, and in the Cork town we had a good run. You know, everything went well, and you know it was good rallies, good stages and all. So no, we're very happy with the Cork 20.
And just in terms of today, obviously the weather was very good, like, and getting around the place, you had a good look at the stages and all. Happy enough?
Yeah. There's a mixture of everything in it. Like there's fast sections and then there's sections that are very tricky where you have to be very, just careful, and you have to be on the ball, like, so. You know, it's a mixture of everything, and it'll be the same for everyone. So we'll just give it our best at the weekend and see how it goes.
That's all you can do. This man behind you now, Mr. Dalton, he's not going to be too shabby either.
No, he definitely won't be. No, and I'd be expecting John to go very well tomorrow because he likes West Cork, and all. You know, he's done it a good few times, and he definitely won't be hanging around tomorrow. He'll definitely want to watch. You know.
Listen, the very best luck, and great to have a chat with you at long last. All right.
No, thanks very much.